For those of you that have attended American Farm Bureau's annual meeting in the past, then you know firsthand it's a time to unite as one, a time to hear the opinions of agricultural leaders and get their views on the current state of the farming industry. It's also a time to put aside the daily stresses of life and enjoy the sights and sounds around you. There were lots of sights in and around San Diego for the folks from Georgia to take in before getting started with any official business. One day before the members attended the opening session of this year's convention, the Georgia delegation had the privilege of having breakfast and guided tours on one of San Diego's most prominent tourist attractions, the USS Midway aircraft carrier.
Right. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
It was a chance to explore over 60 exhibits and 27 restored aircraft aboard the authentic U.S. Navy aircraft carrier that's located in the harbor. That's where we caught up with one farmer that hasn't missed an AFBF convention since 1969. It just so happens he's the oldest traveling delegate from Georgia. That's Bullock County's Lanny Lee.
I would, if I had to do it over again, I would do it. I'm proud I was able to serve. And I would do it again if I was called on.
Lee told us it was a thrill to walk the flight deck of the Midway and that it brings back memories of his service during World War II.
But it's quite an experience, and I don't think I'll ever forget it either.
During the San Diego trip, we did catch up with Georgia Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall. He told us Lanny's attendance was an inspiration to others.
You know, when you look at our organization, you see so many people, I call them seasoned. I mean, they've been part of our organization for a long time. They've been in agriculture. They've served their community and their country and their communities in so many different ways. And we continue to see these people keep coming back. And when you're a younger person and you see people like Lanny Lee, who is 94 years old now, that took time out of his schedule and in his stage of life to come all the way across the country to tend to the business of agriculture, it just overwhelms me, the dedication and the value he has in what we do for our communities and for agriculture.
The expansive San Diego Convention Center set along the Pacific Ocean at Bayfront, formed between Coronado Island and downtown San Diego. It's a place to enjoy sights and sounds of Southern California culture near Seaport Village. This year's theme of the convention stressed tradition, perseverance, and vision. AFBF President Bob Stallman addressed those issues facing agriculture during his opening remarks.
But whether it's a shortage of labor or water, or floods, or hail, or windstorms, too much heat, or too much cold, farmers and ranchers across America keep working to farm another day. If you've been involved in agriculture for decades, you know that whether prices are up or down, America's farmers and ranchers are tenacious in their drive to plant next year's crops.
And is Tradition, the annual trade show where attendees can discuss the hot issues, look at the newest and best ideas, plus the future of the ag industry. President Duvall reiterated the importance of this convention and making sure that Georgia is always represented.
Well, I hope that when they leave here, they say, wow, this is really something we need to be part of. And this, you know, what we believe in, what our organization does for us, what agriculture does for our communities, this is important, that we continue to come back and strengthen the voice of not just Georgia agriculture, but American agriculture, so that our friends and neighbors, 98% of the population that doesn't have the opportunity to farm anymore, so that they can really understand how caring we are and how much we care about the quality of food and how we treat our animals and how we take care of our natural resources. All that stuff is just so important, and it just re-energizes everybody and makes them want to go back home and talk about it.